My cat likes to mess with my camera. There we go. Hi, welcome back to Jolty Plays. Oh my goodness, you're such a ding dong. Where is... Okay. This one's up now. Save to playlist so we don't lose it. There we go. And then I'll fix it later. Okay. We're advancing story. Reports have begun trickling in by all accounts. All Ilsabard contingent was successful in containing the threat on their front. Hi, viewer. Oh, that might have been me. I'm not watching it anymore. For Void sent to attack in such numbers just as we were finding our feet. I daren't imagine the consequences had you not provided such timely aid. On behalf of my comrades, thank you. Thank you all. Quick tongue. Hi, honey. Are you a pretty boy? Oh, Kevin's here.
The Ilsabard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control for the time being. Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlemald. Though it hath since been sealed, you will recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves had cause to open. A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Ritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
I think you got it right.
Oh, it's right here. Red's at hand.
The moon.
The moon?
With our attention fixed upon planar fissures, I fail to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil compared to that great lunar rift.
And that rift might be yawning open as we speak. We'd better hurry.
Ooh, we're going to the moon now.
Let us make for Bestway's burrow. I dare say the Loperites are well aware of current events.
We ought to have Kryl join us once she finishes tending to the wounded. I shall likewise contact Y'shtola. Her knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
Zavi!
Please do what you must to keep our world safe.
We'll be back before you know it.
A quick word, if you will. I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her? Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void. She likes dumplings.
That's so cute. Oh, they automatically brought us here. I need to work on my crafting.
We're doomed! Doomed, I say!
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loporrits too are beset with void scent.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all. Yes, void scent. And lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
For some unknown reason, the void gate seems to have partially opened. Living Ray dashed off to activate the brands and halt the Fiend's invasion. But she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
My valiant savior, I was so frightened I dared not move an ilm. Oh, you're looking for Living Way? I think I saw her heading southwest towards the Drowning Brand. She had several slaughter bots in tow, but I worry they won't be enough for all the void scent. You'd better hurry. Run away! I'm on the moon.
I'm saved! I dread to think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened.
I love Living Way. She's
I
so
was
cute.
never in any real danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue. Atheris is likewise plagued with void scent. If only we'd prioritized further development of the void scent slaughter bots, we could have stemmed the tide ourselves. Oh, Oh, what a tremendous demonstration that would have been. Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest laureate to ever live. I can practically taste the praise. Fortunately, I was able to activate the brands. Should any more void sent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater. Unless, of course, the void gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through. I don't foresee any major problems.
Maybe you should not have spoken so soon.
Nope, we're doomed.
There you are.
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard. And ere you ask, I made sure to bring the key with me.
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
'Tis Gorbez's domain beyond the Void Gate. I wonder how he and Zero are faring. By the 12.
Yours is a journey without end, conceived and guided by principle. Hold fast to what you must, and meet your fate without fear.
Oh, yucky. Yeah, slobber all over me.
Go forth, discover, unite the stars unto one. Let none bar your path. Whoa. Okay, that's cool. A big golden gate just opened. Oh, okay. Hey, look, it's Zero.
What are you doing here?
Good to see you too! A visit felt long overdue. Visit felt long overdue.
Only you could be so carefree amidst all this. May as well make yourself useful. The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
Oh.
Enuo, a dread void scent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean. They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem. And once they had discovered a path to the Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of Enuo. Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach. Void scent can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield. Besides, what better to purge darkness from the void than darkness itself?
Mm-hmm. I could fight this thing by myself. Nope.
Who dares face me? A mere mortal. Hast thou come in search of power? Renown? I fight to end this world without end. All who stand before me shall fall.
I unlocked the unmaking. I told you there was something else to do. Yes, but there was I knew there was something else that had been released, so yeah. No. No. Okay. I'm ready when you guys are. Yeah, it's a trial. Oh. Okay. Sovereign is in his own server, so I can't invite him into the party. Wait, Simon McHale is on. There's Izzy. Okay. Just waiting on Kevin and... Is Sovereign still in the group, or did he leave? Okay. He must have gone back to his own server, because I can't invite him into the party. I have to go fill my water up real quick while we're waiting on people. Kevin, I sent you an invite to the party. Oh, he's in a cutscene? Oh, okay. That's fine. You mean I actually beat him? Mr. skips everything and doesn't read any of it? I mean, Kevin usually just skips everything. Okay. Babe, do you need some water while I'm here? No, you're fine? Okay. Yeah. Ow! Oh, that was my toe. I was adjusting and jammed my toes into the wooden part of my chair here. Sovereign! Do. I'm asking Sav if he's joining. It's like, we fighting dude on the moon. Okay, I'll send you a new one. I don't think I can even message him because he's in Behemoth. He's not in Lamia, so I can't even send him a message. Sovereign. I sent it. I don't know. I went to invite him into the party and it said he's not in this server. He must have just changed because it said Behemoth. Yeah, no, it says Behemoth. Sorry, I'm messaging my friend. Okay. He says he's working on his relic weapon, so we'll just... That's one of these, right? The unmaking. Okay, we'll just go... Is everybody what they want to be then? Yeah? Okay. Oh, Izzy with the tank. Oh, okay. Oh, look, we've already got all our DPSs. Imagine that. Yeah, Sovereign says he's working on his relic weapon, so he's not going to join. Watch, now he'll show up now that I've already signed up for it. Well, he's been working on multiples, so... I don't know how many he has left to do, but he's been working on his relic weapon multiple times.
Honey, what are you doing? Are you a loverly jubberly?
Zavi, I made a new cat boy and I named him Loverly Jubberly, and he's got the same colors as my cat. I deleted one of my characters to make room for the cat boy. Hi, baby. He's got this lovely cream color as his base, and then he's got like the darker orange color as highlights for his hair. Yeah, cause him is my loverly jubberly, and I had to have a character designed after him. I do have a girl character with the same color scheme for hair, and her name is Honey Neko. Just because. It just seems more appropriate to have a female Makote named Honey. Yeah, but him is my pretty boy. Yeah. Alright, come over here so that people can see your pretty face. He's being lazy. He reached over to grab the bowl, was gonna knock it over. You're cute. Well, shush, does. Oh, I know what I can do while we're waiting. They have the, Don't forget to get your frame kit for the, Dragon Quest X event. I've already done the Dragon Quest X event with Jolty on, so I can either redo the event, which is basically just go fight the Dragon Quest golems. What the heck? Oh, okay, that's not weird. But if you've already done the event, you can talk to this guy. I already bought this. This should be in my glamour chest. But you can get the Framer's Kit, which gives you... You talk to this... Actually, where did you start? You started in front of the Adventurers Guild. You start at the Adventurers Guild. There's a Lalafell over here. If you've never done it, he'll have an exclamation point above his head. Otherwise, if you talk to him again, it allows you to replay it. And then you can go get the Puff Puff. Don't forget the Puff Puff, Izzy. What? Have you not done the Dragon Quest X event? Well, you will find out what the Puff Puff is when you do the Dragon Quest X event. You pick it up outside the Adventurers Guild. There's a Lalafell over by the Chocobo stands. Talk to him and he'll start the quest for you. It'll give you something to do while we're waiting on the queue. That's fine too. Okay, those ones have the little blue gem on top. Are any of my guys selling anything? Outside the Adventurers Guild, over by the Chocobo stands, there's a Lalafell. Yeah, in Ul'dah. If you don't, if you see the Lalafell standing there and he doesn't have the exclamation point above his head, then you probably already did it, you just don't remember. This is like the third time that I know of that the event has gone on.
Me shall quake before the silken dark.
Hey, Izzy, your tank. You're not healer today. Uh-oh. What's that mean?
The Void's power is mine to wield. Perish.
Ah! Oh, okay. I didn't hurt that bad. It was alright.
Accept your downfall.
I don't know, don't bring it by me! I'm like running away from Kevin because he's following me. I have it on video! Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. That's fine, he didn't do anything anyway. But yeah, I have it on video. He's chasing me with the stupid thing.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? The void consumes. Naught will endure. Neither past nor future. Only one.
I'm scared. Wait. Why are they target? Oh, they're all targeting me. So what are we supposed to do here? Are we supposed to attack things? Get to the light? Ah!
Underlings are no more. Now to deal with anyone.
Life and death rendered meaningless.
Light, protect us.
I will not yield my domain!
Oh, nice.
Such is the power of the void. Shall never cease to be. My power is absolute.
Oh no, I cannot see.
The void's power is mine to wield. Accept your downfall.
Wait. I didn't know it switched to me. I was trying to get away from you, and it connected to me.
Still.
Ah! I'm not getting frustrated. I'm fine.
Perish.
What, babe? Oh, come on! I got rezzed in that. That's kind of bloating.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
Yeah.
Thus did all boundaries cease to be. The Void's power is mine to wield. Perish.
I'm good. Ah! Maybe not.
Behold the truth of this world! Accept your downfall. The yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
No, I don't want to be still. Yay! We did it!
They must be sealed away.
Jolty died a couple times. Nice. I guess I'll give it to that person. Yay!
I'm glad you came. We would have struggled to face Enuo alone. I presume you journeyed here to prevent more Void Scent from passing through the gate.
With Enuo defeated, there are none left in this realm who pose a serious threat. I dare say the problem is resolved.
Alas, Void Scent have been emerging from fissures across the source. Have you noticed any abnormalities in the void of late? That's a good question.
Nothing comes to mind. Why'd you ask? So the breach wasn't limited to the Void Gate. For better or worse, precious little has changed in the 13th since Zeromus fell. Have you noticed anything unusual?
I know not the reason events have unfolded this way, but there is, perhaps, an explanation as to why the Void Gate and the fissures opened. Here, in my domain, even the slightest change is keenly felt. When the gate opened, I sensed not the workings of some external force. Rather, it felt as if the barrier between our worlds was weakening naturally, moment by moment, until the two came to meet.
And you think this weakening could be happening elsewhere?
'Tis a possibility.
What of Razat-Han and Garlemald? Eulus took mercy upon the interloper. Whether Void Scent or Garlean, we all share the same longing for home. Should we meet, I will gladly offer them aid. Please tell Eulus as much.
I've also got some dumplings for you.
How exactly did you get here? No mortal could traverse the Void Gate in its current state.
I have my ways.
And this path of yours is still there. I cannot see it.
So it's a path that only I can see. Interesting.
Nor does it reveal itself to me. Perhaps the path serves only the key bearer.
So it is not a means to travel freely back and forth. A pity. I would have liked to see my friends again.
I have dumplings for you. Did I ever give her dumplings? It didn't show me giving her dumplings.
Hold on, Pete.
Or did they conveniently forget about that? Oh, okay. An opportune time to give Zero the parcel. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to give her dumplings. Something for me? Dumplings for you. Your boyfriend sent them. That smell. Food, is it? Ah, I recall Euless speaking of the dumplings his mother used to make. Thank you for the parcel, and the fond memories. There's more than enough to share with Golbez. Now that he forgoes the aether of others, I'm sure he'll appreciate the sustenance. I sometimes wonder what the Void would be like if culinary traditions flourished here once more. Whether it would suffice to break the cycle of mutual consumption. A heartening thought, if nothing else. Yay! The reward for this one is food! Until our battle earlier, I hadn't called upon darkness in some time. In truth, I find light a better fit these days. Ever since you left, we've been roaming the void in search of individuals who would join our cause. Although we returned to the Red Moon after sensing Inuo's presence, rarely do we linger in a single location. However, if the interloper you spoke of does intend to seek me out, it might be wise to return to my domain. Why don't you join us? With Inuo defeated, the source should be in no imminent danger. Good. We'll wait for you by the crater. Oh, they're right there. I was gonna get on my mounted right away, but they're right there. There's a teleporter situated between here and the center of the moon. I used it to travel to the surface in days long past, though I seldom had need once my generals were in place. Yeah. I can't say that. Herself crafted the device that I might lay low the Servant of Light. Ironic that we now use it seeking to restore light to the void. Ah, forgive my idle reminiscence. 'Tis time we made our descent. Okay. Yay, automatic teleportation. Oh god, I haven't been here in forever. Hey look, it's that guy. I want one of those as a mount. He's kind of cool. Though it was not always, so many who live here now have chosen to do so because they support the cause. Indeed, if our numbers continue to grow, we may require more territory. Thankfully, we were able to harness the residual aether from Barbaricia's domain. Those reserves will enable me to expand mine as the need arises. Right, we had best prepare for our potential guest. Join me in my abode when you're ready. Yay! It's one of those gremlin dudes. This thing is pretty. I kind of like the way this looks. Deserter Void Scent. This thing's kind of cool too. Can I have a demon dog for a minion? I want a demon dog minion. Those are cool. I forgot where her abode was. Is it back here? Oh, there's another gremlin. Yeah, it's not back here. Oh, that's right. It's over here. It's been a while since I've been over here. I forgot where Zero's house was. I imagine you remember these, the transmitters we used to receive light from the first. If memory serves, they work by channeling excess ether left in the wake of the flood into the crystal tower. Using the tower's cross-rift travel capabilities, light is then conveyed onto the 13th and into these devices. I have a mind to use them now, but they'll need to be set in an elevated location. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. Okay. So we're gonna start releasing... Oh, they haven't started releasing it yet? I thought for sure they would have already started using these. Is it this way? Yeah, I think it's this way.
Upon activation, these transmitters will shine with light from beyond, sent courtesy of our ever-watchful friends. They will serve as beacons in the dark for those that would seek me out. Oh, there he is.
I did not expect to see you here.
I am Zero, and this is my domain. 'Tis a safe haven for those who abhor conflict. Among those gathered here, many aspire to restore this world to how it once was.
Such a thing is possible.
Indeed. Though how long the endeavor will take, I cannot say. But for those of us abandoned by death itself, what do we have but time to try, and try again?
Very well. This light is ample proof your comrade spoke true. However long it takes to restore our world, you shall have my aid.
And you shall have mine.
He's the biggest one here now. It would seem Eulis's intervention had helped forge a new bond. Thank you for bringing word to me. I gather you'll head home sooner rather than later? Yeah, I don't really have anything else I can do here. Let us return to the Red Moon. I'm sure you won't begrudge me a proper farewell. Yeah, there's not really anything else I can do here.
Would you deliver a message to Eulis for me? Tell him that we're making progress towards rebuilding our home. And I hope that he is too.
Enuo's Memoria will be safe here. The crystal containing Zeromus has been passed on to our allies in the First. If Enuo's Memoria might serve them in restoring their world, we shall likewise consider its transfer.
How much simpler it would be to aid one another in our respective fights, were it not for these boundaries between us. Safe travels, my friend. We take comfort in the knowledge that you're out there fighting too, wherever you may be.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
No luck, I'm afraid. It appears she's not in Mare Lamentorum.
Are they looking for me?
Wait. Is that?
They were looking for me.
God, you had us worried. You suddenly disappeared. We didn't know what to think.
I went to visit Zero. Come on.
Shortly after you vanished, the Void-sent incursion abruptly ended. We surmised you had a hand in that, but never did it cross our minds that you were fighting alongside Zero and Golbez.
This golden path you said you traversed wasn't visible to us either. Nor did we hear a voice. Ethos. Might this be the key's true name?
While many mysteries remain, for now, I am glad to learn the state of affairs in the 13th. Golbez's suspicion that the barrier twixt worlds has begun to weaken. 'Twould certainly explain the surge in fissures manifesting in the source.
Yet what could be behind such a phenomenon?
Her.
And who might you be? Not a void scent, I'd wager.
Greetings. I am Helmarut of the Asians. We are your sworn foes, I know. But on this occasion, will you not put away your arms? I wish only to talk.
Wait, is that going to have something to do with one of the new jobs we're getting in the next expansion? She just made plants grow on his weapon. I know sometimes they leave hints in the build-up to on what might possibly be new jobs. They haven't announced any of the new jobs for the next expansion yet. It is a cool ability, though.
Thank you for affording me a chance. Bereft of the Unsundered, we were under the impression you and yours no longer had cause to continue your activities. That you should reveal yourself at this juncture. I assume you are the one who bestowed Calyx with the knowledge of summoning and the reflections. Yes, that is correct.
Was it necessary to reveal my present form as well?
Calyx. So he succeeded in transferring his memories after all.
Be at ease. Even were I to occupy a combat-oriented vessel, I would not have the ability to defeat you. You destroyed my plan, my life's work. I have naught to replace it, nor will I ever regain what I once had.
If you wish to speak, Helmarut, will you not tell us what it is that you hope to accomplish?
As you know, our star Aetheris was sundered into 4 and 10 shards in the time of the Ancients. As the will of the star, Hydaelyn perpetuated this unnatural division for millennia. And in the wake of her passing, nature has begun to reassert itself. As a wound knits itself together, the star seeks to become whole once more. Yes, it seeks to rejoin with all of its shards. Unlike the one we Asians attempted to orchestrate, however, the star's rejoining will afford mankind no special treatment.
The heck was that?
All life and matter will be condensed into a single whole, and remade for a new beginning. A complete rebirth. Aetheris will return to the way it once was. Hundreds of millions of years pass. To a quiet and peaceful time. Long before the light of mankind was kindled.
Supposing for a moment we believe you, how can you possibly know all this?
It is an inevitability that I have foreseen since time immemorial. A future that awaits should creation be freed from the influence of Hydaelyn and Zodiark. The star is tolerant to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered. Yet by the same token, it is indifferent to life's survival. No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning. The earth shakes, and mountains spew fire. Floods wash away the fruits of labor, and icy winds freeze and starve. Countless perish as nature runs its course. So many seeds of life have already been lost. Yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice, when all creation is reunited. When that day comes, every last trace of mankind shall be erased.
Oh.
I cherish man's journey. Despite losing his innocence and being made to live with suffering, he has forged ever onward. Strong, even as he is weak, his is a proud tale in the history of the star. It would be a shame for that tale to end. For all to wither and die, when some might yet survive. Would you not agree?
If a natural rejoining doth lead unto the solstice, then thine intent is to preemptively rejoin the worlds.
Correct. It was for this very purpose that Halmarut recruited suitable collaborators from the Reflections. Individuals like me, who would willingly doom another world in order to fulfill their aspirations. The Winterers, we are called. And if you and yours seek to protect all life, then sooner or later you shall have to contend with us.
Even if everything you claim is true?
Okay, bye, Zavi.
What you've done, Calyx, it's unforgivable!
I do not ask that you be pragmatic, nor do I seek your approval. Given your familiarity with other reflections, 'tis only natural that you are averse to our methods. But there is one irrefutable fact that you must understand. Should we take no action at all, the solstice will come, and no one will be left alive. No one. Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
Zero?
Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Where's that Xenos' blade?
Wait!
There you are. One moment you were standing before me, and the next you'd vanished into thin air. Thanks to you all, the void scent have been eradicated, and the gate lies sealed once more. There's been nary a peep from the crater. Though I can't help but notice none of you seem to share my enthusiasm. Is something wrong? The star seeks to become whole? But that's preposterous. As far as I'm aware, Heidelin made no mention of a natural rejoining. I ought to consult the records to be certain. But not before... Excuse me. Thanking you for dispatching the void scent so handily. You well and truly saved the day. I'm just gonna take that. I can sell that easier than filling my inventory with more food. The implications of the solstice and the winter schemes, as well as our approach moving forward, will take time to consider. To that end, I believe we should gather and speak in person. And by we, I mean all our fellow Scions. For a change of pace, why don't we convene at the Rising Stones? I'm sure Tataru and the others would be happy to meet us there. That explains the teleportation to Revan and Stoll. Kevin literally just left as I was coming in. A fine idea. In many ways, our return is long overdue. No doubt we could all use some respite after Garlemald, but I trust there are no objections? Hi! To settle then, to the Rising Stones! And I can get a free teleport. Yay! Thank you, Kevin! Kevin's not talking. Oh, what is this? I'm unlocking a new extreme. I don't need to see that. It's probably the extreme version of the last set of Alexander, because that was Alexander that it showed. Nary a thing has changed since we last gathered here. No doubt. excuse me, Tataru is chiefly responsible for the prevailing state of tidiness. Speaking of whom, she and a great many of our comrades are en route. Let us wait for them a while longer.
Long it hath been since last we gathered here.
Ye.
Though our order's dissolution was indeed in name only, thereafter we did largely operate independent of one another.
Where's Justinian?
All of which is to say, full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company once more.
Apologies for our delay.
Oh, there's Hori. Oh wow, haven't seen them in a while.
We're reporting for duty, as bid.
This is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route. Estinian alone we weren't able to make contact with, but we're working on it.
Like I said, where's Justinian?
No doubt his link pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag.
Probably. He hates that thing.
Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
Now, as much as I'd like to savour our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments. Will you apprise us of the details?
Thought my eyes were going blurry for a second.
The Winterers and the Solstice.
The veracity of Halmarut's claims remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calyx was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
And the Winterers are formed of others, like him.
In light of the recent Void Scent incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the Solstice as a genuine threat. The problem is how to deal with it.
Both the Source and the Reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could. But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation, then what can we possibly do? I wonder, was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Vinar. So it is entirely possible she was unaware. But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality.
I don't think she had any way of knowing. I think she knew and chose to trust in us.
So she believed that we could overcome this trial as well. Or rather, that the choice was ours to make.
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer. We who live in the here and now.
I could go back to Elpis and ask.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
Indeed. We have ample food for thought, and it would be good to catch each other up.
Ere I forget, Heron, I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession. After all, it seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
Kutnet and I had remained in Corvos to monitor the situation among the Garleans and the Corvosi. Though seldom smooth sailing, in time the region settled and we were able to return. I understand the Garlean community has made great strides in improving relations with other peoples. Hearing that, I feel renewed zeal for the resolving of the issues in Corvos. Then perhaps you'd like to hear more about the Garleans' accomplishments from me and the twins. It might stoke that fire even hotter. 'Twas by no means an easy decision, but as the solstice is now our paramount concern, Alize and I have opted to formally withdraw from our efforts in Garlemald. After all, anything we can do to protect our world will also serve to keep the Garleans safe. Eulis and his comrades are already working towards a brighter future of their own accord. Honestly, I'm more worried about us. It's so difficult to see the path ahead, but hopefully we can get through this and return to Garlemald with our heads held high one day. Indeed, in the meantime, let us prepare a letter for Eulis and the community. We mustn't let despair stay our hand. After Urianger and I went off on our own, we decided to spend some time exploring Zaktural. We never had the chance to visit during the Rite of Succession, you see. We journeyed east through Lozenheta before heading up to the coast to the frigid northern reaches, where they river a storied beast of the sea. The excursion only served to reinforce just how diverse Tural really is. We also met with the Wallachwi, though we had not the time to study their arts at length. We were privy to several intriguing demonstrations. Would that we could have indulged our curiosity further and traveled to yet more distant lands. For better or for worse, pragmatism tempered our wanderlust. Suffice it to say, we still have plenty to see of the continent. I should very much like to return, given the chance. I mean, yeah, we didn't get to meet the Wallachwi, which was one of the things I was looking forward to doing. Like, We learned all about Blue Mage, but we didn't get to meet the Wallachweed. They're supposed to be in the New World. Excuse me. Judging by your guise, Clements, your studies must have been productive. Indeed, I have more or less mastered the fundamental principles of Charlian astrology. At one point, I considered exploring other healing arts, but decided to persevere with more focused training to better leverage my skills on the battlefield. I don't think I'd be much use on a battlefield these days. I can scarcely hold my bow steady, let alone hit a target. So sorely bereft of brotherly ministrations as I am, I knew you still required constant supervision. You two haven't changed in the slightest. Makes me wonder how our colleagues that couldn't join us today are faring. Aenor and I were training in Gridania when Voidsent attacked the Twelveswood. Thankfully, we were able to fend them off with the help of the Twin Adders. When I heard the invasion had already spread across the star, I realized the gravity of the situation and ordered a confidential report sent to the other Scions. That's why Tataru was so quickly apprised. Thanks to you, we were able to make haste for Garlemald. While circumstance and duty may keep us apart, we've remained bound by common purpose. Indeed, may that purpose continue to guide us now that we stand together once again. It seems everyone has much and more to discuss with one another. Anyway, you're overdue for a proper break. The peace and quiet will help you think. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in Dawn's respite. To be continued? Ooh. Cutscene.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit. Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Pretty sure that was Xenos' side.
I detest evenings such as this. Too bright, too stimulating. The mind distracted by the inconsequential. You needn't be so wary. I merely come to offer information before my departure. Halmarut and I will soon cross the rift to observe the enactment of another Winter's plan. Our destination is the Fourth. A world locked in ice, whose lands are blanketed in thick clouds. In order to survive, man has fled to the skies, using great magics to establish new civilizations.
That sounds exciting. Why tell me where you're going?
I have my own designs I would see realized. Nothing more. Believe me or don't, as you like. For all I know, you lack the means to follow us anyway. What Halmarut said to you earlier. She suggested that dealing with the reflections might satisfy your ambition. But is that truly so? You have seen battles beyond counting, have defeated even the fear of death. Is there some conclusion that you seek, no matter the cost?
No, I just like adventure.
I will share with you a truth.
That's like the perfect body for him. It looks like totally nonchalant, and it's just Calyx just seems that kind of person.
We Winterers each have an ambition that we wish to fulfill. To that end, we may share information with one another, but we do not necessarily share the same beliefs. Just as you and yours decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable. Be that as it may, it is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world, fruits born of undying devotion, daring aspiration, and unwavering ideals. No matter how we are reviled, no matter what we must steal, our actions will be vindicated by those who abide in the future we create. In your benevolence, you may seek to save everything and everyone. But once all is consequently consigned to oblivion, your noble deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall remain to judge them.
Interesting. If shattered stars are doomed to mend, how turns the key to winter's end? Trail to the heavens. To be continued. Well, we still have not seen the second set of credits, so technically this story's not over with. Oh, this is part one that leads into the next story? Okay. Like I said, we still haven't seen the credits, so we have to see the credits before we can start the next expansion. Excuse me. Okay, well, we got to the end of the story, yay! And I know I have not lost this one, because I added it into my yeah, playlist for Final Fantasy XIV. As long as I get it added in there, it should not disappear. Okay, I guess we'll end it here. I don't really have... I mean, I guess I could go unlock that. I do have several plus quests that I need to complete. Excuse me. So we still need to do towards the firmament. Still need to finish whatever that is. Still need to do that. Still need to do that. That. Now this is one that's redone. That's interesting. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is... Yeah, this has to do with the, the relic weapon for, I think, Reborn. I did pick it up, I just didn't finish it. Biggs and Wedge's Excellent Adventure? What? Oh, yeah, I have to finish the Alexander quest. That's what that is. I'm gonna finish that. I have a lot of plus quests to do. Jeez. Maybe next time I get on, it's not going to be next Friday because, sorry, Pal World 1.0 comes out. So next Friday, I'm going to be playing Pal World. I might do a Pal World 1.0 stream for... Maybe I'll do that Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. Now that the 1.0 has released, I should do that. Okay. Yeah, well, stay crazy. Have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is when you're watching this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you get notifications when I'm streaming. Check out the website in the description. Buddy Shio did a great job. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!